Okay, cool. New fear unlocked. I guess today we're doing fish news. Let's see what we got. All right, just when we thought it was safe to go back in the ocean, rare black sea devil fish spotted near the ocean surface. And isn't he a cutie? So have you ever heard of the black sea devil fish? Probably haven't. I haven't either, because that's a nightmare name. And that's because seeing one is extremely rare, which is why the discovery of the one off of the coast of Spain is making waves. I'm not going to try to read that word. So it is believed that the sighting is the first time the creature has been recorded in broad daylight. Previously, underwater sightings have occurred. The fish, also referred to as the black sea devil, was spotted at the end of January. It was injured, which explains why it was found in such unique circumstance, and it later died, but not before being filmed. Thanks. Generally, the fish is located as far as 2,000 meters underwater. A marine biologist was the one who photographed the bioluminescent predator and shared the clip on his Instagram. He and his crew were on the hunt for sharks during their research when they stumbled across this unique prey, which is way scarier than a shark. Well, up close. We'll see. They're actually not that big. But he adds, it is a true predator of the depths. He began his post before going into more specifics. He explained that the fish's motives for being so shallow is uncertain, but likely due to being sick or fleeing another predator. And the surprising find left the crew different and will be remembered for forever. I mean, yeah, it's pretty rare. Let's take just a little bit more look just to get some more details. So this is another article about the same occurrence. Rare fish rises to sea surface in sighting so unusual the expert thought it was AI. Researchers in Spain's Canary Islands have documented a world's first. Again, the black sea devil. And again, it says, for the first time in history, a team of researchers captured a black sea devil anglerfish emerging from the depths of the ocean to the light of the sea surface. In an event so rare, one scientist thought it was artificial intelligence. So this was on January 6th off the coast of Spain's Canary Islands. And it was like a dream come true, exclaimed the marine wildlife photographer. And he says, when I was a kid, I had a book with some deep sea creatures and I loved the illustrations. They were crazy to me. The animals didn't look real. They do not. Like all these super deep sea, like dark sea creatures, like, you know, where no light, dark as in where light doesn't reach, they're all nightmare fuel. For approximately an hour, he and his colleagues aboard the Glaucus vessel had the unique opportunity to swim alongside and capture images of the black sea devil, a creature that usually dwells in the dark abyss, very inviting, between 650 and 6,500 feet deep. We got some photos of it. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. I'm not going to try the scientific name. These black sea monsters are aptly named for their intimidating appearance, complete with wide open jaws, needle-like teeth, and glowing lures on their heads used to attract unsuspecting prey. We've probably seen these depicted in cartoons and movies, like Finding Nemo. You know, usually the gag is there's something dangling, usually true to life, like the light, or maybe something goofy, like, I don't know, like a Thanksgiving dinner or something, but no, it's attached to some nightmare fish that's ready to eat whoever's in the subject of the cartoon. And despite their fearsome looks, they pose no threat to humans, measuring a mere 6 inches in length. And that's kind of what I was alluding to earlier. I saw some more photos. I mean, they had it in the palm of their hand. So the male researchers thought 6 inches was huge, but the female researchers were unimpressed, but they played along. The online spread of the sea devil footage has left experts marveling at the rarity of the event. You know, they go on to say, when I first saw the video, honestly didn't believe what I was seeing. They thought it was AI. And so this is a senior scientist at the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute, which is an awesome aquarium. I went there a very long time ago. It's in, I can't remember, it's a few hours north of like Central California, but it's really cool if you can ever go there. There's some big crabs, and that was awesome, and I wanted to eat them. So this researcher is well acquainted with these elusive sea creatures. He captured the only other known footage of a living black sea devil, which was observed at a depth of 1,900 feet by the remotely operated vessel in Monterey Bay back in 2014. And he expressed his astonishment that the black sea devil was not just intact, but actively swimming. A surprising behavior for a species accustomed to the crushing pressures of the deep sea. Their whole deal is not moving, he explains. They're ambush predators. So they kind of sit there bobbing around. So seeing this one doing something active is kind of shocking. So, you know, there's a lot of oddities going on with this, and which, as I mentioned earlier, later died, so something was going on. Despite their menacing appearance, he notes, these fish look ferocious and fearsome, but they're mostly soft and squishy. And I would assume they'd have to be under that crazy pressure. The reason behind the black sea devil's unexpected appearance at the surface remains a mystery, but Robinson has some theories. And he adds, one possibility is the black sea devil consumed prey with the swim bladder or gas gland, causing an uncontrollable ascent as the gas expanded. That is wild. I mean, it's in the realm of possibility. It's that sort of thing, once you get started, it's hard to control it, much like our own gas. So the sighting occurred, you know, we know this, off the coast of the Canary Islands. Let's see if there's anything new here. So it could have been a multitude of things. It could have been swallowed or captured by another predator and escaped and is like, oh crap, got to the surface. And even though the black sea devil died shortly after the footage was taken, seeing it alive even briefly is a huge opportunity. These animals have been known for a very long time. They've been captured in nets going back to the 19th century. It's just all the specimens that were available to work with are previously dead ones, which would make sense. I mean, they don't live up here. Additionally, a black sea devil creates their own light thanks to their symbiotic relationship with bioluminescent bacteria. Many anglerfish species reproduce in a rather striking fashion. Much smaller males, sometimes several at a time, will actually fuse their bodies to a female who draws up their genetic material when she's ready to reproduce. Wow, clingy, huh? Anyways, they say this animal's legacy will now live on as he and his colleagues have collected its body and gave it to the Museum of Nature and Archaeology of Tenerife. While not all anglerfish reside in the deep, Evans reveals that our understanding of these creatures is constantly evolving, which he recently published a study in the preprint journal Bioarxiv, which surprisingly showed that anglerfish diversity increased as they colonized deep sea habitats. So many things could have happened. I mean, what did we learn today? I mean, maybe there was something more poetic to this. Maybe the fish caught a glimpse of the light above, and he decided, I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, you know, up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Maybe he wished he could be part of that world. Or maybe he got bit and he fucking died. I don't know. But hey, fish news. We learned something today. Bye.